Hi, welcome. This is the video series of Learning A Course in Miracles. Today is Lesson 14. A small introduction with the Course in Miracles. It's a theoretical foundation, and an untrained mind can accomplish nothing is one of the main goals here. Exercises are very simple and they don't require a great deal of time, and it doesn't matter where you do them. Do one set of exercises a day. The purpose of this is to train your mind in a systematic way to a different perception of everyone and everything in the world. Suggestion: do not decide for yourself that there are some people, situations, or things to which the ideas are inapplicable. This will interfere with the transfer of training. The very nature of true perception is that it has no limits. The overall aim of the exercises is to increase your ability to extend the ideas you will be practicing to include everything. Some of the ideas of the workbook presented to you will find hard to believe, though you're not asked to judge them. But if you do, whatever your reactions are to the ideas, that maybe use them. Nothing more than that is required. Going right into the lesson, Lesson 14, quote, God did not create a meaningless world. God did not create a meaningless world. The idea for today is, of course, the reason why a meaningless world is impossible, from Lesson 13. What God did not create does not exist, and everything that does exist as God created it. The world you see has nothing to do with reality. It is of your own making, and it does not exist. The exercises for today are to be practiced with the eyes closed throughout. The mind searching period should be short, a minute at the most. Do not have more than 3 practice periods for today's idea unless you find them comfortable. If you do, it will be because you really understand what they're for. The idea for today is another step in learning to let go the thoughts that you have written on the world and see the world of God in their place. The early steps in this exchange, which can truly be called salvation, can be quite difficult and even quite painful. Some of them will lead you directly into fear. You will not be left there. You will go far beyond it. Our direction is toward perfect safety and perfect peace. With eyes closed, think of all the horrors in the world that cross your mind. Name each one as it occurs to you and then deny its reality. God did not create it, and so it is not real. Say, for example, quote, God did not create that war, and so it is not real. God did not create that airplane crash, and so it is not real. God did not create that disaster, and so it is not real. Suitable subjects for the application of today's idea also include anything you are afraid might happen to you or anyone about whom you are concerned. In each case, name the disaster quite specifically. Do not use general terms. For example, do not say, God did not create illness, but God did create cancer or heart attacks or whatever may arouse fear in you. This is your personal repertory of horrors that which you are looking for. These things are part of the world you see. Some of them are shared illusions and others are part of your personal health. It does not matter. What God did not create can only be in your own mind apart from his. Therefore, it has no meaning. In recognition of this fact, conclude the practice periods by repeating today's idea. Quote, God did not create a meaningless world. The idea for today can, of course, be applied to anything that disturbs you during the day, aside from the practice periods. Be specific in applying it. Say, quote, God did not create a meaningless world. He did not create, quote, in parentheses, specify the situation which is disturbing you, parentheses, and so it is not real. God did not create a meaningless world. Lesson 14, page 23.